now. Okay. Karan Garman's final speech at the West Valley Fire District.
So I have a question to ask you guys. How often or how many of you know of somebody that suffers from stress-related illnesses, such as high blood pressure, anxiety, and insomnia? It's very common, actually. Well, the reason that I asked this question is a lot of people suffer from it. Well, today we're going to discuss one way that you may be able to help reduce some of the stress-related illnesses and stress overall. One of those ways is through something called meditation. Meditation is a release of stress. It's a focus, a deep breathing, movement kind of exercise that helps to just relax your whole body, helps you relieve that tension, that stress. Through deep breathing, it would be inhaling and then exhaling all of the negativity. Through exercise, it would be a series of movements. My name is Karan Garman, and today I'm going to discuss why I believe it is so imperative, not only for your mind and your body, but for stress, to help reduce the chances that you can get stress-related illnesses. In a study conducted by the Mayo Clinic, meditation, even if only done a few times a day or even once a week for a 30-minute or longer increment, helped to improve overall happiness, helped with stress, it helped with anxiety, and any type of sleeping disorder that had to do with sleeplessness or wakefulness, which would be narcolepsy and insomnia. By removing stress, we help reduce those chances of suffering from those illnesses. Meditation can assist in reducing stress-related illnesses such as high blood pressure and insomnia. According to the American Heart Association, 1 in 3 people suffer from stress-related high blood pressure. That's a lot of people. That actually comes out to be 77.9 million people in the U.S. alone, over the age of 20, suffer from high blood pressure. Some, it's weight-related, but that also can be tied back to some standard of stress. With that being said, there was a doctor that published a study that showed that people that had high blood pressure, he started off with a setting where nothing was changed. They weren't given placebos, they didn't change their diet, nothing. That was the control setting. Then he brought in a small group, I believe it was 60 or so people, and he had them meditate through means of yoga, deep breathing, anything like that, for a course of 3 months. And in doing so, the average for the control setting was 146/94 for blood pressure, which is relatively high. It actually brought all of those borderline people down to 139/90, just in the course of 3 months doing nothing but meditating at least once a week. This proves that those that underwent meditation in that study group did come out less affected by high blood pressure. Some of them even were able to get out of the borderline hypertensive area. Insomnia is another stress-related illness. You've got a chaotic, hectic job, and the stress over time, it wears on you, and you can find yourself not sleeping at night because all you're worried about is that next deadline. You can find yourself falling asleep in the middle of the day because you're so tired from the stresses of not being able to sleep throughout the night. In a study, conducted by the CDC actually, first of all, they discovered that 50 to 70 million people suffer from insomnia or some type of wakefulness or sleepfulness disorder where they either cannot stay awake or they can't stay asleep. Research discovered that was published in a behavioral science journal that those that were suffering from insomnia that soon took up meditation because their doctors recommended it or they went to somebody for holistic means, they started being able to sleep throughout the night. They started having less trouble getting up in the morning, staying refreshed and energized throughout the day. These types of things are the reason that I believe it is so important to at least try to work it in, because meditation has less of a chance of causing you to be overstressed. You're able to just concentrate solely on what it is that you're trying to get rid of and expel. There are many different types of meditation. Meditation types range, and it depends on what kind of help you're looking for. Say, for example, your tension is in your body. Well, something like yoga might help. Say, for example, that your tension is just in your thoughts, everything that you think about. Well, deep thought might assist with that. The types of meditation range from guided, mantra, and mindfulness. Those are the ones where you just think the bad thoughts away. You breathe in, and then you exhale, just having lower blood pressure, a thought. The other ones that are more exercise bound are called Qigong, Tai Chi, and Yoga. Now, while most people may not think that these are forms of meditation, they actually are. So, say for example, when you're sitting in a yoga class and you salute the sun, the way that you do that brings you in, and that is the chance that you have that big inhale, that exhale, and you give your body the whole chance to relax. It's very simple. Meditation, if you're a gym buff or if you work out in any form. Yoga can be difficult because you have to be very limber, but at the same time, it is something that is very quick and easy that can be added into any exercise routine pretty much with no problem. It has been proven to help reduce stress and clear the mind of the daily tension and anxiety. Therefore, it is a fit for everybody, because everybody suffers from stress. Everybody has tense days. So why not do something that could potentially help benefit you? In conclusion, this is the reason that I believe it is such an important thing to meditate, because I myself know quite a few people in my family that suffer from hypertension, high blood pressure, insomnia, sleep disorders, and anxiety. And I have mentioned meditation to a few of them, and the ones that have, I found they don't get as riled up, so to speak, when things get bad. They're able to take that deep breath and be like, okay, yes I can do.
Nice job.